Hello and welcome to the Crystar Show, your premier interactive podcast delivering the latest in educational insights and trending news. Here we explore thoughts, provoking topics, engage with experts' opinions, and keep you informed about the world around you. Stay tuned for enriching discussions and updates that truly matters. I am Musharafatu Muntari, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our guest for today, Ms. Serwaa Owusu, a student wellness specialist from Crystal Heights International School. Welcome to our show, Ms. Serwaa. We are delighted to have you here and we hope you are enjoying the warm and cozy atmosphere of our studio.
Thank you, Mosha, for hosting me today on your show. Yes, I'm enjoying it. I'm so happy to be here today.
Today, our topic is about breakfast. So, breakfast is mostly overlooked by many and has lots of misconceptions. So, please, what do you have to say about breakfast?
I think that's a very topic to be trusted. Yes. So looking at it, the breakfast actually is explaining itself. Looking at it, we have a fasting that has been done, and then we have to break that fasting. So in simple terms, a layman can also understand that we are just breaking a fasting that has taken place for a while. So to me, no one should skip a breakfast. It should be a priority to everybody, especially when it comes to children.
Ms. Serwaa, what's the best time for kids to have their breakfast?
Ideally, a child should take breakfast after wakening. So an hour after waking, I think, is an ideal time for every child to take a breakfast. So when a child wakes up, brushing teeth, grooming yourself, even if you are not going to school, definitely you should groom yourself before you take your breakfast.
That's clear, Ms. Serwaa. So can you share what makes up a healthy breakfast for kids?
You have a good question. Ideally, every food should be balanced. Breakfast should be a well balanced, meaning you must have all the food ingredients in it, especially the 7 food groups that we know: protein, carbohydrates, fats and oils, vegetables, and the rest. Okay, so assuming someone is having an oats for a breakfast, so we take the oat to be the cereal. So the cereal comes in here as carbohydrates. Then we can add something like egg to it, which we get our protein from. Okay, then maybe the parents used oil or butter to fry the egg, so we can get the butter from that side. That is the oil we are talking about. So on and so forth. So looking at sometimes like vegetables, parents actually maybe have used a vegetable, cabbage, carrots, and rest in it. So it's like it should come as a package. Everything, all the 7 groups, we should have them in it. So after taking your oats, you are adding up the protein, the egg, and the rest. After everything, what a parent should do is to add a fruit, maybe a slice of apple, pineapple, banana, anything, so that the child can have the ideal meal or the ideal breakfast we are talking about.
Let me chip in, Ms. Serwaa. Is it good for a kid to have one particular meal for a whole week as breakfast?
I think that's a no question. We shouldn't do that. Breakfast should not be one way. Ideally, you should have a balance in it. So we have 7 days in the week, starting from Monday to Sunday. So looking at it, you can draw a menu, then you group the food items or the foodstuffs you have. So let's take it like Monday, you have corn porridge. Tuesday, you can do Milo, okay, and then bread. Or the next day, you can do maybe oats. So you should have all these food groups. Then a parent should be able to alternate, not necessarily that one particular meal should be served as breakfast. No, it's a no. They will not even eat it.
I really appreciate that, Ms. Serwaa. But before we wrap up, I would like to know what advice do you have for parents to encourage their kids to have breakfast daily?
I think you have a great question. Children nowadays are not so naive, let me put it. They are not naive. They know what they want and they opt for that. So, as a parent, not just because they are kids, so you think you can impose any food on them. No, they don't go by that. They have their say. So to me, it's a good thing to plan the meal with a child. Call them or call him or her. Then, okay, so this is what we are going to have for the whole week. This is the breakfast items we are going to use throughout the week. This is Monday. What do you think? What do you suggest we cook on Monday? Plan the meal with them. I think if you are able to do that, they wouldn't, since they chose it, I don't think they are going to skip the breakfast. So to me, it's a very good thing every parent adapts, that you plan your meal with your children. Even if the time will permit, it's good to involve them even in the cooking process, at least if they feel the toil of cooking, that alone will help them to eat a lot. And I don't think they are going to waste breakfast and then skipping breakfast as well.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Ms. Serwaa. Your insights are very valuable, and I'm sure our listeners have been able to learn a lot about the importance of breakfast for kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. I'm so happy to be here.
That's all for today on the Crystar Show. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Bye.